So congratulations on winning the league with FC Women Reserve. Talk us through the emotions of winning it.
Wow. Mixed. Long hard season. Started off slowly and then progressed throughout the course of the season. Yeah, went on a fantastic run. Few injuries towards the end of the season, but the character of the girls pulled us through, and the moment winning it was unbelievable. It's been a long time coming for me personally, and also obviously for the girls and for the club as a whole. Incredible emotions, but yeah, the quality in the squad, the girls, I think anything other than finish the league, we would have been very disappointed. So ecstatic and relieved.
So congratulations on winning the reserves division. How does it feel?
Great, it's crazy. It doesn't really seem real. Obviously having to wait a little bit. The anticipation was there and we sort of didn't want to believe it, didn't want to sort of think, oh, we're going to win. But then suddenly it all happened and it was just mad, it doesn't seem real. But yeah, it's a great feeling.
How does it feel to win the league on a day where you haven't actually kicked the ball?
It was well, luckily I was actually playing with the development team, but so I was sort of around everyone. It was quite a good feeling, but it was strange. It was probably not like we'd love to have played and won, and that would have been great. But
it was a bit surreal because obviously we wasn't there.
Yeah, so it didn't seem real, but it was still great.
And what would you say your highlight of the season is?
I would say the highlight of the season for me was when we beat Stoke 2-0 here. They were unbeaten up until that point, and then that's when we really gelled as a team and started playing some really good football and started our little road to glory.
So if you could sum the season up in one word, what would it be?
One word.
Phenomenal.
Oh, have I got to do one as well? Cohesion.
The reserves would enjoy the drastic turnaround over the past season. What do you put that down to?
Three things mainly: talent, hard work and teamwork. It's that simple really. It's not always that easy to achieve, but when you've got those three things in abundance, there's only going to be one outcome really, and that's success. It's a fantastic club to work for. The spirit and the teamwork throughout the club, from Roman the chairman all the way through the management team and the coaches and the players and everybody behind the scenes. It's one big team effort, and that's obvious in how all three teams have performed. And obviously the reserves, those three things, talent, hard work and teamwork.
And how do you turn this victory into momentum for next season?
Easily. We're so driven and we're so enthusiastic and passionate. There's only one way we're going to go. I see this as the beginning. It's my first season. I think next season, whatever happens this season, we're going to be significantly stronger, just because, well, mainly because of continuity and also because of we've got a young squad. I'm going to push myself. I know the coaches and the management team are the same. The players are very hungry, and as a club, this is only the beginning, and we'll improve. The squad will get better, internally and externally, and like I said, yeah. I don't need to motivate myself or the players. There's only one way we want to go, and that's forward, and that's even higher.
And what do you hope to improve on for next season, both personally and as a team?
I think just going forward and our start to the season probably wasn't the best and what we'd have hoped for, but just hitting it next season and smashing it from the start, and
definitely.
Great.
Yeah, the start of the season, we didn't really gel well as a team, and then towards the end, obviously, we played some really good football. So if we could, like Annie says, hit the road running,
just grow from that, it'd be great.
And finally, Annie, you've captained the side for the season. Yeah. How does it feel to lead the team out every week and often knowing now that you're
great? Obviously, it's a mad feeling. It's just it's a privilege and honoured to do it, and it's such a great bunch of girls and the whole club in general. It's an honour, really. I loved it.
And what has been your highlight of the season?
Wow. Derby away in the cup was huge because that was our first competitive victory in over a year. So that took a lot of weight off our shoulders. That was like the monkey off the back for the team, really. Stoke away, we beat them 7-0. That was massive because for me that was the only time really where we played to our potential from the first kick to the last kick. Stoke were undefeated, could have gone top. They conceded 1 goal at home, so to go there and beat them 7-0 was a big sign of intent, and it just demonstrated the quality and the potential in the reserve team. But I think the big one really was Forest away. They'd beaten us the week before. They'd knocked us off top and gone top themselves, and the pressure was on, and the odds were stacked against us. We went there, we beat them in their own backyard. We knocked them off top, reigning champions, and we went top and we stayed there throughout the rest of the season. So yeah, a combination of events, but the Forest away one was the big one really.
You've been a manager for 2 seasons and now have 2 league titles. Where does your inspiration and philosophy in management come from?
Wow. It's been ingrained. It's been ingrained really. Management has always been, I think, a destination for me, even as a player and as a coach. It was always the plan to kind of become a manager. I've always been interested in that side of things. I think as a player I was very passionate, very enthusiastic, but didn't have the talent to go as far as I'd liked. But management's always been my interest and my passion. For me, people that I look up to that drive me, Johan Cruyff, Brian Clough, and Pep Guardiola, the way they carry themselves, their footballing philosophy, playing football on the floor the right way. Great Barcelona sides, great Forest side from the late 70s, early 80s. Yeah, I want to see beautiful football played, and I think I've got the players to do it, and the club to achieve that in.